Hello, friend. This is Jimmy from Can Have an Immigration Canada. We're live again to answer your immigration related questions. For Canada, if you have any question, feel free to type it in the chat and I'll try to answer them in the order I'll receive it. Again, good morning, good evening, according to your geographic area. So, my name is Jimmy. I'm from Can Have an Immigration Canada. We are in the business of immigration since 2013 and helping clients across every region in the world. And we are the member of ICCRC and currently member of CICs. And we are in good standing since 2013. All of our immigration consultants are in good standing and from last 10 years so far. And we've done cases across all the streams in immigration for Canada. And if you have any questions, you can start typing it here in the chat and I'll try to answer them in the order received. We got two clients right now, Manjeet Singh, hello sir, and Kashif Khan, hello sir. And yeah, please type your questions here and hopefully I'll have the answer for your queries and try to answer them in the simplest way I can. And we'll continue from where we left it yesterday in our chat. So there were some updates that were coming regarding the processing times of work permit peer applications. So the on the positive side, the good news is that the processing time has improved quite a lot. The processing time that was 52 weeks last year from India for work permit. Right now, those has gone down to 8 weeks. So 1 year to 2 months. So there's a big change. And same with the peer application, express entry files, applications. They are coming back to the standard 6 months processing time for express entry. And parents, grandparents, super visas, uh, sponsorship application for parents and grandparents, spousal sponsorship application, they are all has been uh, going pretty fast. The cases we have submitted last year after August or so, we already got the results and 99.9% have gone through smoothly. There are no roadblocks. They have all been positive replies. The only thing I always suggest clients that when you're submitting your file, make sure you submit your file properly the first time, have everything attached, and there you go. Then visa officer don't have to look through again and again, sending you the request to submit more documents. So in that case, your processing file processing has been very fast. We've seen over past number of years. So if you submit your application, you will get the results right away. If not, then they will send you a request. Then they give you 2 months, 3 months for waiting. Then they don't even touch again from scratch, looking at the documents, whatever is needed, or something has been missing again, or some documents have been expired, so they'll ask you again. So let's go to the question. Kashif from Pakistan. Yes, sir. How can I help you? Can you please ask me how can I apply? Can I please ask me? Okay. You want to apply from Pakistan under which category, sir? Can you just elaborate your question? What you want to ask? How can I apply from Pakistan? But for what visa? Manjeet Singh, I'm working in cruise line. Is there any opportunity for visa or which kind? Cruise lines? Yeah, this is a hospitality industry and hotel industry is good for cruise line workers. I'm currently doing certain cases with the cruise line industry right now. So especially the work permit from with working with the hotels and restaurant sector. So definitely, if you are in the food and beverage field in cruise lines, and definitely there is a scope for you. Yeah, for work visa or for permanent resident for Kashif, it depends upon your credentials. So yes, definitely from Pakistan, we have so many clients from Pakistan, and it doesn't matter whichever country you are from. If you qualify for that and you have a good language score, I mean IELTS or the French TEF test, if you have a good score in that, and you can prove that those are all valid results and you have a bachelor's degree or more, definitely you can apply for permanent residence. Again, there are a lot of factors, every case is different, but country doesn't matter where you applying from. It all matter that whether you have the proper qualification, you fall under certain categories and criteria has been met, then there is no problem for that. I'm in food and beverage industry for past 7 years. How can I start process? I don't have a degree. Yeah, for food and beverage industry, if you want to come in, definitely you should have some certain kind of diploma or degree. Otherwise, it becomes little difficult, Manjeet, to get into that. So, but we can look for certain work permits, but it won't be up to that standard. Those work permits or those job categories won't be for high skill category. They will be lower skill like labor and all those other categories. But definitely, food and beverage industry after COVID has been growing a lot, and lot of restaurants and other areas they need people like you with the same scope. But definitely they do ask for certain kind of diploma when you're coming from outside the country, and that make your file more stronger. So if you have that one, plus then send me your details in the email. If I will find any suitable match for you with the employer, we can definitely connect you with the employer, and then you can give the interview, and if they like it, we can process your paperwork. Yeah, my degree got collapse. Yeah, definitely send me your details so I can go through that, and will definitely be in touch with you. Yeah, so that was the same thing for you, Kashif. If you can send me your details, and also the detail of your English language proficiency test, and then we can see what category you will be able to go through if you are looking for permanent residence and or the work permit visas. We can definitely tie you up with certain employers here. Uh, I have a diploma and experience more than 10 years in manufacturing and supply chain with multinational. Then please, what is the process for? You should have to have your English language test done, IELTS, or if you are proficient with the French language, you can give the test of TEF, and then we can start from there. But to start any of those process, I need the results of your test. Then we can start your process and go forward from there. Yeah. So yeah, I was talking about the certain areas where we had a certain IRCC has made certain gaps filled, that processing has been done, and the processing time has been improved a lot. So just that's what, Manjeet, I'm explaining, that those that phase after the COVID, processing time is taking longer than before. That time has been gone right now. From last 5 6 months, the processing time has is back to the normal right now. Whatever cases I have submitted after August of last year, they are all being processed from long time. And even the spousal sponsorship cases which they have written that it take 12 to 24 months, right now we're getting those results in 7 8 months. Same with the work permit, 2 months, 2.5 months maximum. And if we look at the permanent residence applications under express entry, 6 months, 7 months. That's what I'm saying. Until and unless you are submitting your complete application in one time, the results are very quick. If you are missing few documents and you are just sending the explanation letter, yes, definitely it will take time for them to get back to you, then back and forth communication. They will ask more and more document. They want you to stop and wait for their results. Once you will submit it that, then they will send it back to you again, right? So it's better always start your process when you have all the documents ready with you. So do not send half filled applications or half documents and then promise them we'll send the remaining. So it will eventually it will delay your processing time. So but after COVID, yes, there was a delay, but right now the processing times are so fast, getting results like here and there every day. We have a one or two application being submitted and been approved. Yeah. So again, the PNP processing has been on uh, good times right now. The all the provinces are on their target for this year. They have started the year on a good note. Just to let you know, Alberta has also increased the number of PNP application by 50%. Now it's close to 10,000 application per year. Supposed to be 6,400 application per year a year before, but starting this year, in last couple of weeks, Alberta has gone an approval from IRCC and they have started. They will be getting more and more application. Yeah. Uh, Manjeet Singh, I am on vacation. I want to start process and go back to my cruise job. Once I got selected, I can come back. Manjeet, it does not work like this. That on your vacation we will find an employer who need a skill set like you. It's a processing time varies, right? I need your details. Send me your detailed resume. If I find anybody who's interested in your skill set, definitely will get back to you. If not, then I can't promise anybody, right now, that because majority of the people at this moment are looking for candidates. They always try to find a candidate within Canada. Like more, a lot of people are here on on visitor visas. They do qualify for that, and they try to patch up with those candidates first and hire them because it's easy. They can start working the next day, as there is a new policy, not a new policy, the update of the policy that if you are on a visitor visa in Canada and you have a job offer, you can start working right away. Once you get your file number can come after 10 minutes once you submitted your application online. So you can, so the candidates, getting candidates from out of Canada is, employers sometimes they do hesitate, but it's not like I said, it's not the way that they're working, right? There are a lot of employers who are looking for candidates from outside. So we can try to find a suitable job for you. Kashif Khan, for permanent residents, start with your English language exam and submit all your degrees and diploma certificates and experience certificate once you have your English language exam. Don't send me the half cooked uh, application, because otherwise I won't be able to do anything with that. Until and unless I don't have your English language exam results, I can't offer you anything, and I can't even tell you which way to go, right? So those are the documents you have to have with you to start the process. Uh, Manjeet, I'm working in an American cruise line. It does not matter which uh, company you are working for. Rules are same whether you are working for American company or you are for Indian company or any other company in the world. You all have to go through the same processing, same required documents, same required skill levels are applied to everybody. I can apply for visitor visa, right? Then I can go for work. Yeah, you can apply for visitor visa. Yes, you will get it. And once you are here in Canada, and we can try to patch you up with the employers. And if they like you, you have fulfill all the requirement they need it in a candidate, and definitely we can apply for your work permit right there and then. And in the meantime, you can also start working legally with your file number and get paid on pay stubs. For visitor visa, I need to go for English test. No, not for visitor visa, sir. So yeah, we were talking about some other updates. How long it take for visitor visa from? I believe you are from India, right? So if you have an Indian passport, let me double check the processing time for India for work or visitor visa. Yeah, visitor visa also from India is taking around 2 months. Yes, as of today, but those times then keep on changing when the application get higher or get lower. The time gets lower if they have more and more applications. So there will be time processing will go far a little bit more. So it keeps on changing every week. It changes. So you can also check it on cac.gc.ca the processing time from your country of origin or the country of the passport you're holding. So English language test, who conduct and where it should be in your country, Kashif. Called IELTS test, and you have to check it like which city in your country they are holding the checks and the test, and from where you can go online and submit your required required documents over there, pay the fees, and go for test. And then once you get the results, then contact us, and we'll go from there if it'll all go through. Manjeet, I'll send you a separate message. Just send me your email on the email ID I given above, and we can start your processing for visitor visa from India. And I'll send you a contract where you can see our fees, all other additional terms and condition. If you think they are good for you, you can sign it, send it back, and then we can start your process. Yeah. But definitely, once you guys are in and looking for all those things, I always suggest clients to do some homework, go around, go online, check, and have all your questions answered online. There are a lot of information available online, even on the government website for Immigration Canada. So you can also check. A lot of your questions will be answered there, and then you can make up your mind and make a decision, right, which way you want to go through. And once you are satisfied with all the answer from your consultant or lawyer, then you can start your process. And lot of time the answers you're looking for, they are all on the website. Yeah, definitely. We'll get in touch after this one, and send your emails with the more detail, and I'll get back to you with the suitable reply. But for work permit, definitely it takes time to find a suitable employer for the suitable candidate, and then try to match them up and doing their paperwork. So if you have any other questions, you can type it. Otherwise, we'll definitely meet sometime next weekend and try to bring some more updates about Canadian immigration, and we will be in touch. But uh, in terms of other updates from the PNP side, British Columbia, Alberta, and Prince Edward Island have invited a lot of candidates last week, because as I was mentioning before, all these provinces are doing on monthly basis their PNP draws, and some of those PNPs are on weekly basis also. Especially like British Columbia PNP, if you look at that, they apply, they do their draws like Tech Pilot Program or all other technology draws in terms of PNP. They do it almost every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Alberta mostly does their draws on a monthly basis. Prince Edward Island does it on a monthly basis. Saskatchewan also does their uh, draws on monthly basis. Ontario, sometimes they do it bi-weekly. Sometimes they do it like in in a month. Sometimes they do it four draws in a month. So they are all like all over the place. Same with Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia is uh, if you look at they are mostly like once in a quarter, but sometime we see every month also. So we got another viewer here, Paramjit Kaur from India. Yes, Paramjit, how can I help you? You can type your question in the chat. I will see. Uh, Once I will see that, I'll try to reply it. Just give me a second. I'm just replying for another question over my phone. So yeah, definitely. These are the few updates from there. Like if you look at the BC PNP last week, they have invited a total of 169 candidates in the BC PNP draws, and majority of the candidates, all these PNP invitations are gone to early childhood educators and assistants, six healthcare workers from skilled worker international graduate with the minimum score of 60 points. If we look at Alberta, they have done their PNP draws on February 26th. They have invited only 100 candidates with this within this draw, but the minimum CRS score was 357. You guys can see, right, how low they are going. And as I was mentioning in my yesterday's podcast and the live telecast, that 300 to 400 is the m- minimum is 300 for Alberta, the CRS score under express entry cutoff score, and up I have seen going up to 400, 403, 410. So it always stay between these two benchmarks. So if you are interested and your score is low, not able to reach the federal cutoff, then Alberta is also a uh, big place for you guys to do submit your application for under express entry PNP draws. So definitely, if you are under that score range, and you will be able to get some sort of invitation in Alberta. Uh, Again, the next one we have heard that Prince Edward Island they have also invited um, candidates in the last week draw. So far in this year, they have invited around 500 applicants, and the invitations have been gone to various categories in Prince Edward Island under the Labor Express Entry Stream PEI category, and they have done their last draw was on March the 2nd. And international immigration is getting much better in those provinces in Atlantic category, and those are the categories where a lot of healthcare professionals, truck drivers, or the technical know-how people like the federal skilled trade workers are being hired under those provinces. So if you guys are interested in one of those categories, I would suggest you should do explore the Atlantic provinces of Canada. They are fast. Their work permit processing is really fast, and the PR processing is almost nothing, right? Once you are here, submit your application under AIPP program. It's only 12 months, sometime even less than that, and you got your permanent residence with your family. And the people over there, the government is hiring more and more quality candidates over there. So these were a few of the updates for Canadian immigration from last week and month of February. But the major highlight is the application processing time that has gone up significantly. So in a positive way, the numbers are way down. So I'll come back hopefully next weekend to talk to you guys about more updates. So till then, you guys all have a good day. I have given my um, contact information, phone number, email ID up on the top. If you have any question, just give us a message, send us an email, and we'll get back to you. Thank you very much for all of you who join us today. Have a good day.